Hey everyone, Spot of Nerd here. We are episode 39. Can you believe it? 39 episodes. We have a very, very special treat for episode 40 coming up here pretty soon with a very special guest, somebody I have been wanting to do a review for an incredibly long time, and I thought, what perfect movie to review than Ready Player One. Stay tuned for that coming out in the next couple weeks. You don't want to miss it. Just, of course, finished up San Diego Comic-Con, and we've had nothing but glowing, positive reviews. I want to say a huge thanks to everybody that's been watching and supporting, and of course subscribing to our YouTube channel. We've got over 100 subscribers. We finally got that URL. Thank you all for all the love and support. Please keep it up. Don't forget to continue to watch. Tell me what you think. I want to hear those comments. I want to get your feedback. Join the conversation. Let's talk about these movies that are coming out. Give me some new ideas. I love On the Coast. If you remember, I did a podcast with him a few weeks back. He's been giving me a lot of great ideas about what I want to do in the future. We're going to start talking more about TV and movies and maybe just go a little bit beyond the nerdy stuff, the sci-fi stuff. Let's talk about other things like the Oscars and why there's now a popular group. Jesus fuck. This is the downfall of why you can't have a decent film anymore. But we'll get into that in a future episode, future podcast, so stay tuned. Now, the movie I wanted to talk about briefly here, I'm not going to go into too much length, but I did want to bring it up because it was a very unique film, is Annihilation.
What do you think I do when you're away?
You think I'm out in the garden pining, looking up at the sky?
Why aren't you here?
I gotta leave a day early.
Your husband's here.
Let me see him.
He's extremely ill.
You have to tell me where he was, what he was doing.
It was his decision to go in. It's something they termed the Shimmer. We've sent in drones and teams of people, but nothing comes back.
But something has.
You're a biologist. You served in the military.
If I knew what happened,
I could save his life.
The boundary's getting bigger, it's expanding. We're talking cities, states.
you need to know what's inside. So do I. It's beautiful. Check this out. It's like they're stuck in a continuous mutation.
Anything interesting in there?
No. Sharks have teeth like that.
Not possible. You can't crossbreed different species. What is it?
The soldiers on the last expedition.
They went crazy, or something in here killed them.
Something's come through the fence.
Through the fence? We have to go back.
I can't go back.
We can camp here tonight. It's destroying everything.
It's not destroying. It's making something new.
Now, Annihilation recently came to DVD. It stars Natalie Portman. It also includes Poe from Star Wars. Hopefully not Last Jedi. This movie, in a word, is weird. And what I mean by weird is, you think Annihilation is the end of the world, and technically this movie is based off of that, but it's more on an alien level meets acid trip. A comet comes down to Earth, and there's this cloud, this aura of weird shit that's going on. So when people try to go inside of it, they don't come out. When they send probes and satellites and whatever, something is happening and it's growing. Whatever's happening inside of this thing, we need to find out, because it's pretty much soon going to engulf the entire planet. Here's where the weird stuff comes in. Apparently, you've got Natalie Portman's character and some of her other crew members. You probably have actually seen some of these actresses before. They go into this realm, and it's like the DNA is changing everything. So there's this girl who turns into a plant, and this guy who turns into a crustacean. An alligator becomes a shark. Oh, and then you have Skeletor turned into a bear. What? Now, again, the reason I'm kind of pointing at this film to do a review is because I kind of want you to go watch it, just to really see what the fuck. It's an incredibly depressing film, and it will really make you think in terms of whoever actually did come up with the writing and the direction and the overall feel of the film. You really fucked up. It's very bizarre. There's some scenes in this film that I'm trying to recall to better... you know when you just can't put words to something? For example, minor spoiler, I mean, really I'm not giving any spoilers away. The movie is based off of UFOs, if I'm correct, or I'm getting that right. And at the end of it, it's not that the aliens are trying to destroy mankind, they're becoming mankind, and they're actually cloning us, so that way they can walk the rest of the earth. I'm not making any sense right now. You have to watch this film to really understand it. But the end of the film, you have one of these human crew members that was with Natalie Portman. She becomes this, she just explodes into this pixie dust and becomes like a part of the aliens. And then the aliens steal Natalie Portman's DNA to become Natalie Portman, which that's how she finds out how her husband dies. But he's the only one that comes back from the portal. But he's not really her husband, because the husband now is the alien. It's fucking weird, but it's good. Visually, it's stunning. Probably one of the only, it's not necessarily graphic, but it does kind of make you think, if something like this were to happen on planet Earth, just what would happen. Some of the other downfalls of it does push a political agenda, which I won't go into. If you've seen my videos before, you know how much I hate political agendas in films. It does overall have a good concept. The word annihilation, meaning that humans are going to get wiped out, because it's as if these aliens want to take back the earth, and they want to make earth what it used to be. And that's where the political bullshit comes in, but I understand where they're coming from in terms of they're recreating life in their own image. So the movie ends with Natalie Portman discovering the alien home place ship thing. She then has to battle herself, aka the clone of the alien of her. So she manages to escape. Throughout the film, you're getting flashbacks of her back in quarantine, outside of the aura zone thing. I forget what it's called. But at the end of the film, when she's escaped, she's killed all the aliens. She lit a fire and boom, all the aliens died. But when she gets back to her husband, who's in the hospital, who is technically the alien clone, it almost as if she's the clone as well. So we never really, that's kind of the curveball in the film, which is really kind of cool the way they've written it. We don't know if she's an alien or if she's a clone of the alien, but still technically Natalie Portman. Regardless, this video probably doesn't make a lot of sense. I just wanted to talk about it because it really is just a very unique film, and that's what I love about it. It's very original. You don't have this type of story. We haven't had an extinction story like this for a very long time. Something unique, something that hasn't been done yet. From a writing level, it could use a little bit of work. There was a little bit of predictability. There was a little bit of oh, come on, that's bullshit. Putting that aside, overall was a fantastic film. You're gonna want to watch Thomas the Tank Engine afterwards, or maybe some SpongeBob. If you get a chance, rent it from Redbox. Check it out online. And I'd love to know what you thought. If you've seen it, let me know what you think. Thank you so much, everybody, once again, for continuing to support Spot of Nerd, aka myself, Ian. Please, 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 tell your friends, tell your family. We're only going to make this thing grow, and we're going to only get bigger. I'd love all of your help, so please comment, tell me what you think. We're going to see you in episode 40 for something pretty amazing. Again, we're going to do Ready Player One with a very special guest. I hope you will stick around for it. We will see you folks next time. Take care. Bye-bye.